don't usually fall for someone. I don't even care who I run from. You're on my mind, and you know I'm broken, but you're...
Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Also, welcome if you are new. So today's video is all sorts of motivation for you guys. Not only are we getting some deep cleaning done, but we are also doing some updates around the house. Not full on like room makeovers, but I did have a couple projects I wanted to tackle this week. I am starting out in the bedroom though. I wanted to give this a really good deep clean. I was also hoping, or was supposed to, get my new nightstands this day, so I really wanted to give the bedroom a really good clean. Unfortunately, they did not show up, and I am currently still waiting for them, but at least I got a really good deep clean done on this bedroom on this day. You're also going to see later on in this video, I have some projects in our bathroom and the kitchen, just a little bit all around the house. This was actually filmed over 3 different days because I was really just making one day per project, so I didn't get overwhelmed, but I could really focus on these things that I've been wanting to get done, I've been putting off, and was just ready to tackle it all. So we got our Helix mattress about 6 months ago. It was beginning of November that we got it. So I wanted to do a really good deep cleaning plus give our mattress a rotate. You guys know I like to rotate every 6 months, but I've been getting a ton of questions about our mattress. So I wanted to answer them here for you today. Like I said, we got the Helix mattress. I love Helix because they have this quick, easy quiz right online that you can answer. So it asked us everything. It was asking us if it was 1 person, 2 people, your height, your weight, how do you sleep. So I personally am a hot sleeper. Bobby prefers a softer bed. And it asked us all of these different questions to pair us with the perfect mattress. So we ended up getting the Helix Sunset Luxe mattress, and we went from, originally we had a queen size bed. We updated to a king size bed because we are a family of 5. We have 3 kids, we have 2 dogs, and it never fails at night. There is somebody other than me and my husband in our bed. So going back a couple of months, this is when the Helix got delivered to our house. So it comes straight to your door, rolled up, which makes it super convenient and really easy to bring it inside, unload it, compared to hauling in a giant mattress like we've done in the past. I love that Helix offers a 100-night sleep trial. That way you can make sure that you love it. They also have a 10-year warranty, and they offer different finance options and flexible payment plans so that when it comes to sleep, it's never too far away. You can make it fit. And I feel like sleep is so important. Like, you spend about half your life on your mattress. So having the perfect mattress is really important because getting a good night's sleep is so important. They do also offer free shipping within the US. So I do want to say thank you to Helix for sponsoring today's video. I absolutely love my Helix mattress. Their Memorial Day sale is coming up, and it's a great time to upgrade your mattress. Starting May 15th, you can get 25% off your purchase. Check out the Helix site for more details on that. Though you can always click my link below to go to helix.com/livingwithcambria to get 20% off your Helix mattress plus 2 free pillows. So like I said, everything will be linked down below in my description. So if you have been looking to upgrade your sleep and just overall feel better, definitely check this out. It is a great time and a great opportunity to take advantage of this amazing deal.
We've had this conversation and you seem to agree with me, but when there's complications, you withdraw and leave me to be. When there's a problem, you become like a wall. trip, it's a free fall. Why don't you help me the way I help?
This little entry table that we have in our bedroom, I absolutely love. One, it's just kind of a nice little drop zone, but it's in our room. So if we have some mail or keys or something, it's somewhere for us to put it, but it's not a giant piece of furniture. The other thing I love about it is it disguises the dirt. Like, I'm looking at myself cleaning this right now on video, and you guys cannot see how dusty it is. We have 2 dogs, as you guys know, and they shed a lot and sleep in our room. So in our room, we always are dealing with dust and hair and dog stuff. And I am someone that I've gotten to where I like things that disguise the dirt. Like, I want it to be clean, but I also have a family and a lifestyle where I can clean it and it's not going to be more than a couple hours that something looks dirty again. So if I can make it look cleaner longer, that makes me really, really happy. Like I said, I'm just going around and trying to clean everything. These nightstands we're actually going to be donating to my uncle. As you guys know, he got our old mattress and bed, and he's going to be getting these nightstands as well. He just built a house down here, so this will at least give him some furniture to go in his guest bedroom. That way, if my cousins come down and want to visit for a while, they've got a nice bed and area to stay also. So I wanted to make sure this was all clean. Like I said, my new nightstands were supposed to come on this day and then just didn't. They're still not here. Hopefully in my next video, you guys will get to see them. I have been on the lookout for size appropriate, affordable nightstands for a while now, and I finally found some that I think are going to look really, really nice in this spot. So I am anxiously awaiting these new nightstands to add. They'll also just add even more storage in our bedroom. We personally don't need that much more storage. Our closet really does hold everything, but I also know having size appropriate furniture in a space actually makes a space look bigger. So as crazy as it may sound that adding larger furniture makes your room feel bigger, but it really, really does. These nightstands being the size that they are actually make the room feel smaller. So I'm so excited. When those come, I'm gonna probably be putting them together right away so that we can see how they look.
Total madness, but just wait. I really need to tell you something, 'cause I feel alone in a room surrounded by people. I wanna know if you're feeling it too. Out on the roof, here with you, it all seems so distant.
This Shark stick vacuum is absolutely one of my favorite vacuums because we don't have really any carpet in this house. We have a couple rugs, but really no carpet. And even the rugs that we have are low pile to outdoor rugs. The rug in our bedroom is an outdoor rug because I had other rugs in here and they just got way too dirty, way too quick with having that door that goes to the pool area that the dogs come in and out of. So this stick vacuum works phenomenal for us. I don't need any really heavy duty vacuum with not having carpets anymore. So I love this, and I love how easy it is to go from vacuuming the floor to I added the brush attachment, that way I could clean, as you saw, the lamps and now the baseboards and everything like that. It's nice that it's just a click and go, and I can go from one project to the next and pretty much get absolutely everywhere. And when I'm doing a really, really good deep cleaning, I like to take out the vacuum to get a lot of the dust, and mainly for me, hair. The dog hair that ends up on everything, because I notice often if I am using just my microfiber cloths or a Lysol wipe, a lot of times they're either getting dirty way too quickly and I'm having to change them out all the time, or they're just pushing the dirt around. Now, you guys did see me baking soda my mattress and rotate it. I do recommend doing this just to keep your mattresses nice and fresh, and rotating it every 3 to 6 months just helps it wear evenly. And like I said, if you take care of your mattress, if you think you spend half your life on your mattress, so take care of it and it'll definitely take care of you, because better sleep affects absolutely everything. But after I got done vacuuming up this, I emptied it right away, and then I had Bobby blow out the filters. That way all of the little powder and stuff gets out. If you do have a shop vac you can use, that probably is better, but my shop vac gets used for so much in this house that it really just, I don't like the idea of bringing my shop vac inside. So whenever I personally do it, this is not a recommendation for you guys, because I know it can cause issues for vacuums. It never has for me. But if you're going to do it, make sure you thoroughly clean your vacuum afterwards. So just a little heads up there, because I know it can ruin mattresses in the long run. Not mattresses, vacuums in the long run. So I need like that SpongeBob voice thing where it goes a few hours later, because this was not all done at the same time. This is a couple hours later because I had to wait for all the bedding to be washed and dried and everything. And this is me just coming back to make the bed. But it's with the power of editing, it looks like this all got done exactly at the same time. But that was definitely not the case. And actually, the stuff was still being washed, I actually had the robot vacuum come in and do the floors, so that saved me some time. But here we are. This is a whole nother day, and we are moving on to the kitchen. This is where one of my big projects I wanted to get done happened. This kitchen island, I've been thinking about it for a while now. I wanted to do something that would make it pop, but part of me was like a little nervous, but we were getting to a point where you can see right here where the panels met up. There was little seams and stuff, and I knew I was going to have to trim out this island and get those corner pieces for a while now, but I haven't done it because I was trying to decide what I wanted to do. Well, I finally decided what I wanted to do, and we're going to show you that here in a little bit, but I always like to start in a clean space, so I'm just going around and quickly cleaning before starting on my little DIY project. Oh, I also got this new grate off of Amazon. This is so nice. If you guys have not ordered one of these for your stainless sinks, I highly recommend it. One, it helps protect your stainless so that pots and pans aren't scratching it. But two, it works kind of as a drying rack also. There are times that if I'm just rinsing something out, like I don't have it all sitting on the bottom and just getting grimy and everything. Absolutely love that rack. My mom has one, and I finally pulled the trigger and got one for myself, and that should have been one of the first purchases I made when I redid this kitchen, because there's already some scratches in my stainless, and this would have saved me. But it's the whole looking back and now you know situation. And then I am just going in and cleaning my glass stove using my Barkeeper's Friends. You guys know this is one of my favorite. And this little sponge is the sponge I got from Temu a while back. You guys would have seen this when was it? When I put in the built-ins in the dining room. These sponges are amazing. When it comes to cleaning my glass stove or my pots and pans, I absolutely love it so, so much.
I just don't know what to do next. 'Cause I'm the one with a broken heart, waiting for you to come out and save me. I'm a mess, need to untangle, and I'm a fool for you, baby.
So to start on the island, I just got the same type of wood that I have used throughout the house for the trim. So I'm just measuring that out. That way I can frame this whole island out, which honestly, just framing it out made it look so much better, so much more like professional and everything. You guys know I'm not a professional. I am a DIYer. This house has been a learning experience for Bobby and I. I'm extremely happy with the way the house has turned out, but there's gonna be little things that we change here and there because we're learning and we're not perfect when it comes to this. But trimming out this island, 100% recommend. If you do an IKEA kitchen and do an island like this, trim it out, get the corner pieces. It makes it look so much better. Also, if you guys followed me on Instagram, you already have an idea of what I'm doing here on this island because I did share a reel the day that I did this because I was so excited about this island that I couldn't hold it back and needed to share it with someone. So that is a little bonus if you go and follow me on Instagram, is sometimes I can't help but share some of my projects before they get up on YouTube.
That's something that you do to me.
Now these little corner pieces, I just found them in the trim section at Lowe's and they perfectly fit on like the corners. This corner specifically was like having a little peel spot. You know when you have kids, if there's any imperfections, like they're going to pick at it. And that's what was happening in this corner. My other thought with redoing this is I've mentioned this like probably a bajillion times in every single cleaning video, but the back of this island gets so dirty from the kids that I was looking for a way to have it stay looking cleaner longer. Obviously, it's not going to stay cleaner longer. It's still going to get dirty. I'm still going to have to clean it all the time. But if it could just stay looking cleaner longer, that is going to make me happy. But going in and caulking, guys, is your best friend when it comes to DIYs. That is one part that will make your project look so much more professional if you just caulk. So many people skip this step, and it is such a crucial step to pretty much any project that you do. If you are painting furniture or anything, caulk the seams. It is just a game changer and makes everything look so much cleaner.
Out of my head, I've been fighting everything you'll be, 'cause everything you'll be is changing me, and I can't seem to get you out of my head.
All right, so this is the part I was the most scared about. You guys know I love the color black, but doing this island, I was a little nervous about painting it black, but I really felt like the kitchen needed a pop. Like, I love the white kitchen. I do. It's the idea of having a white kitchen has been my dream for so long. But I felt like the kitchen still needed something. So I am going in and painting just the back and the, well, not the whole back, but the sides black. I'm going to be keeping the front drawers and everything white, but I wanted to paint the sides, the trim, and everything black. And even though I was scared, I tell you guys this all the time, sometimes you just need to trust your gut, because I was terrified to put this first coat on. But now that this is done, I am so happy I did it. And the great thing is it's just paint. If I get bored of this or want to change it down the road, I can paint it white again. I can fix this super easily. I feel like a lot of times people get afraid of bold projects when really, as long as you're not doing something like tile can be a pain to change out, but paint is easy. Paint is an easy fix down the road that it's worth to go with your gut. And if you don't like it, you just repaint over it. It's just a little bit of time. For me, it wasn't even money because I already had this paint on hand. So sometimes it is worth the little bit of time and effort because you may be really, really happy in the end. So you guys know often I do not tape when I am painting. However, if I am painting trim, you saw this when I did the built-ins in the family room. I actually didn't use tape. I used like paper to block me hitting the floor. I did tape off the floor in this situation because of the black, and I actually caulked it first. That way I got a nice clean line of the black and it was caulked and everything. This is one time that I do recommend using tape if you do not have a steady hand. But if you guys saw Tuesday's video, you already saw these tiles. They are peel and stick. And I did that for a reason. I've seen a lot of people use like actual tile on their island. But like I said before, tile, like mortar and grout tile, is not easy to change if you aren't happy with it, or it goes out of style, or you're just like me and you get bored easily. So I decided to go with these peel and stick tiles because from what I saw, they hold well, and if I get sick of them, I can just peel them off. So I am not stuck with any of this. I personally love it, but I was also thinking if we sell this house in the future, because you guys know I don't call anything my forever home. I do not know what the future holds for me. Actually, I keep secretly trying to talk my parents into buying a farm with me because I am crazy and I would love to have land. And I just keep thinking like my parents are getting older. Eventually, like they're going to need more help. How great would it be to get 10, 20 acres that my parents could have a house on and we could have a house on? These are all dreams that I have and overthink. But needless to say, I'm never going to say this is our forever home. So if we go to sell this and a realtor says, hey, you need to slow down, that's a little too bold to have in your house if you're selling it, I can just peel it off, paint it all white, and the next owner can do whatever they want. You know, I also think about like once I'm truly done with all these projects, am I going to be bored and like need to sell this house so I can do something new? I love these DIYs so much and I love the way this house is turning out, but what am I going to do when I'm all done? I'm going to feel like I have so much time on my hands and not know what to do with my life. Maybe not. I'll probably just try and actually relax a little bit, but I'm not someone that can sit down for too long, so I always enjoy little projects like this. Oh, also, if you're going to do this, always get the square feet and add about 20% because you can see here, I messed up my cuts a couple of times, but luckily I ordered extra knowing that there was a chance I might screw up, and it gave me the ability to not be out of tile halfway through this project. I actually still had tile on hand. So always order extra. Do not order the exact amount because then you take the chance of messing up and having to be stuck with a partially done project, which is never fun.
Don't like the game, 'cause I will stay. play, don't like the game.
Now, just quickly cleaning up the family room. It isn't too bad, but it did have a tornado named Freya come through. So before I sat down and relaxed, I needed to clean this up. You guys know I am someone that does not do well with clutter and mess. That is why I keep a clean house, because it gives me the biggest anxiety. So I'm just going around quickly cleaning up little Miss Freya's toys and crayons and everything. That way I could actually sit down and watch some YouTube myself and just decompress and relax for a little while. Also, you're going to see here, I did not cook dinner on this day because this project, even though it looks super quick on video, it did end up taking me all day. So I ordered DoorDash. This is me grabbing DoorDash because this mama was not looking to cook on this night. I wanted to make it real easy. The kids were thrilled. Like, I never order in food. It is very rare, and especially KFC. But that's what they wanted. So they're happy, I'm happy, and it worked out for everybody.
Feeling high, feeling low at the same time. Feels so right, then I'm wrong, hoping I'll be fine. But I get up, I always do. I never think, I always do. Never thought I wouldn't jump, oh what a fool. But if I fall, I will get up again.
All right, on to the next day. Okay, if you guys remember, the boys' bathroom makeover. I recently did that, and Bobby absolutely was obsessed with the paint color. He loved it so much. And I needed to do some touch-up paint in here anyway around, you can see this closet we had put in, and when I was painting the trim and everything, I got some on the wall, and I needed to touch that up anyway. So I decided instead of touching up that wall, I would repaint the whole bathroom. I am really glad I did. I think this color worked really well in here. And like I said, Bobby loves this color. So I just wanted to take this time. I figured it's not that big of a room. Take me a couple hours to paint it and then put it all back together. Once again, this was another just day project. And really the only reason it took all day was because of dry time, waiting for one coat to dry. That way I could put on another. Actually, that was the same situation with the island too. It took all day because of dry time. This color though is so pretty. And I think with all the white tile and countertops and everything, it's still very neutral. It is. I know it's not like this big, bold pop. It's still very neutral, but it actually makes all of the other pieces that I really thought about when designing this bathroom pop so much more, which makes me happy because we put a lot of thought and effort into designing this bathroom. So changing up the color and actually having it show off those design features even more made me very happy.
I got the music playing loud. How you like my outfit? I have to say I'm kinda proud. I got my dancing shoes on and I'm feeling dangerous. Let's get this party started. Yeah, we gon' be adventurous. We went to the club like we always do. This girl caught my eye, said, how do you do?
You will see often I don't tape off. That's why I pointed out in the kitchen that was a situation like I tape. I do have a steadier hand. So if you don't, definitely don't feel bad. Tape off. Sometimes it is worth the little bit of extra prep time instead of the headache if you have to clean up a mess from not taping. But if you have a steady hand, I highly recommend trying it without the tape. Like, it saves me so much time when I'm doing painting projects like this, not taping off. Yeah, I have to go a little bit slower to cut in everything, but I feel like the time of doing that is still less time than having to put tape up. And I feel like whenever I use tape, especially since we have textured walls and a textured ceiling, like it's never a straight line. There's always some sort of bump or like seepage or something like that, where if I freehand it, I feel like it always turns out a lot cleaner and nicer in that way.
But maybe this bow tie was too much. I just have to be cool, looking like I'm Clint Eastwood. Ain't the bad or ugly. My mama said that I'm the good. We went to the club like we always do. This girl caught my eye, said, "How do you do?" She said, "I am not interested, thank you." Then she left the room. Bartender, I'll have the usual. Give me the usual. I'll take the usual.
I always love watching people paint. I only showed you me doing the first coat because I feel like that's the most satisfying to watch, is that first coat and seeing the dramatic transformation. I did end up doing 2 coats, and because of these textured walls, I kept the paint out so that as it dried, if I noticed somewhere that it didn't fully cover because of the texture, that I could go in and touch it up. They do have really cool paint pens though on Amazon that you like use a syringe to fill them for any time you need to touch stuff up. Highly recommend those. Those are amazing. And then when it comes to going around the toilet, I just put a garbage bag on it. That way I could get really close and not have to worry about getting paint on the toilet, because that is the worst and definitely something I did not want to do. But at the same time, I wasn't going to completely remove the toilet to paint behind it. When we first did this bathroom, I painted it before the toilet went in, so it was fully covered, but not this time. This time, I just put the little bag on it and got as much as possible. And honestly, I was able to get far enough in there that you don't even notice behind the toilet.
Cause I'm shooting for the moon tonight, and I got a feeling I'm gonna crash some stupid party. Tear the ceiling down in front of everybody. If someone's pouring up a drink, I'm calling shawty. I'm gonna find a crowd so I can put it on.
So I know I'm literally just putting in the exact same stuff that was in this bathroom before, but this is still always my favorite part. The pulling it all together, like the finishing touches. It doesn't matter that it was the exact same stuff that was in here before. I always love this part. I love when you get to see the whole look come together. I'm also going through and doing a little bit better of a cleaning. These shelves were extra dusty, so if you're doing something like this, make sure to like take the time to really clean any of your knickknacks, your shelves, things like that, because if you're going to be taking it all apart anyway, it's the perfect opportunity to give everything a really good, thorough, deep cleaning.
I'm going all night, I don't need to stop. Yeah, I can't wait to hit that bass drop dance. It's all I wanna do right now. Everybody will be on me, wanna join me when I take a shot. I'll be the center of attention like I was some kind of astronaut. Cause I'm shooting for the moon tonight, and I got a feeling I'm gonna crash some stupid party. Tear the ceiling down.
Oh, I've mentioned this before and I'll say this again. In the corner, that is a snake plant. I highly recommend these snake plants for your bathroom. I love it in here. One, snake plants are really good for cleansing the air, but also I never water this thing. It sits here and there's just enough humidity in the air whenever we take a shower that is enough water to water it. So highly recommend, if you are someone like me that does not do well with indoor plants, get snake plants. They are amazing, and they, if I can't kill them, I really don't think you can kill them either. They are phenomenal. So even though this was a subtle transformation on the bathroom, I do feel like it made a huge impact on the overall look, and these before and afters I think show that. But I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to check out Helix. I love my Helix, and I know you guys are going to also. Like I said, they have their Memorial Day sale starting May 15th, where you can get 25% off. Otherwise, my link in the description below, you can use at any time, and that will give you 20% off plus 2 free pillows. So just go to helixsleep.com/livingwithcambria to check that out. But I will see you guys next time. Bye.
Ooh.